fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The Whitefield School was born in 1994 out of the vision of many families for academically challenging and Christian education. We teach to the natural learning stages of a child. We teach a heavy emphasis on the study of Western civilization, including the facts, the literature, the art, the music of particular time periods. What does make it the most effective, though, is that we partner with the classical education, the Christian world and life view.
We are training hearts and minds. That's why we keep God's Word at the center of all that we do.
May the mind of Christ, my Savior, live in me from day to day.
One of the great things that we know here at the Whitefield School is that the classical method of educating our children is working. We know because we have objective data to indicate that our children score magnificently on standardized tests that we take every year. When we think back through all of Western civilization, every great hero of Western civilization was educated in the very same method that we are using here at Whitefield. It is proven to be successful through centuries of excellent results.
With the O, with S, with S. When dentist, when dentist, when dentist. I see, you see, he, she, rich, she. We see.
Eliza and her grandfather, who's a retired surgeon, have a love of Latin that they share together. They have even started doing Latin crossword puzzles together. It's been great to see that bond develop between the two of them.
We recognize the ability of early learners to be able to retain large amounts of information. And this stage is the grammar stage, and they are able to memorize an incredible amount.
For what hobby, object of the preposition, A, article, adjective, subject, noun, verb, transitive, direct, object, pattern, to, check.
We had to learn good work habits and good work patterns, and that was a cooperation between the teachers and our family.
At the Whitefield School, the bar was raised, and I was amazed at how the teachers came alongside of our children and helped them to reach the potential that they have.
The fact that the Whitefield School is coming alongside of us as parents to raise our children and train up our children, it just gives us a tremendous amount of peace, and knowing that we're not alone in this, and that we have a full team.
We think it's a tremendous privilege that the parents have trusted us to come alongside them in the training and nurturing of their children.
Because of the small classroom sizes, our teachers are available to discern and know the particular needs of each student.
I know that my child's not going to fall through the cracks, and that's the very reason that we're having so much success.
Our teachers are role models for our students, so what I love about it is the consistency of the messages that our students are getting. If you are raising your child in a Christian home, that same message is coming through at school, at church, and in your home.
The teachers at Whitefield are always ready to help. Going to Whitefield actually kind of makes me want to be a teacher. It looks like it would be fun.
My teacher, she's really nice and kind, and she wants us to make us feel better if something's wrong. I love the fact that the teachers pray for me every day.
The teachers at the Whitefield School have helped me grow intellectually, and that they all know whatever subject they teach very well, and they have shown a great mastery in many years of knowing the subject, so it kind of comes naturally from them.
I love to see the beginning of the school year and getting them organized and really seeing them dig in and want to do their best, and at the end of the year just the joy that they have and the satisfaction they have in really learning.
Well, I started teaching 38 years ago, and I've taught at junior high, middle school, and high school level. When you teach middle and junior high students, they are never the same 2 days in a row. And one of the things I try to do is to accept that, because that's who they are. And we all have many different gifts, and what we try to do here is to try to accommodate those gifts in a caring relationship between teacher and student, a lot can be accomplished.
This is what I love to do. I love teaching. It's my passion. I love watching children grow academically, socially, and most important, spiritually. This is what I do. I love teaching. It's just what I love.
The Whitefield School has grown by leaps and bounds in the past couple of years. It's so exciting. Even though we come from 10 different churches, we actually are on the same page when it comes to what we want our children to learn here. We want them to learn not just academics, we want them to learn a way of life, a set of values, of goals, of Christian principles, all of those wonderful things that will give our children deep, deep roots so that someday when they are far away from us, they'll have wings.
At the Whitefield School, we have a tremendous interest in these kids bringing glory and honor to God in all that they do. We also want these kids to learn how to discern what is true. So as they engage the world of ideas, they will be able to determine what's true and what isn't true. We are deeply concerned that they will be productive citizens, that they will participate in our society to change our culture for good.
A Christian education is important because in today's society you have to be prepared and know your beliefs to stand up and be able to survive.
It's enabled me to take a Christian perspective and be able to, when I go off to college, I can sift that through my Christian worldview, so I can listen to what my professor has to say, but I can also say, okay, well, go back to the truth.
I believe they train the whole child. They intellectually challenge the children to think for themselves. Emotionally, they're nurtured and cared for in such a way that they grow up with courage and strength of character. And spiritually, they're taught to honor God in all the things they do. And that's what I believe the Whitefield School does for our children.
We fully expect to see Whitefield students becoming great men and women of influence within their own sphere. Whether they are doctors or lawyers or authors or mothers and fathers, they will make a difference in whatever role they take. All of us are created in God's image. Children are created in God's image as well. He has a special plan for each one of these students. We are privileged to be a part of that plan and to help equip them, not just for now, but for their future life and ultimately for future generations.